What is up, guys? It's Cryptic Boss here, bringing you another Honkai Star Rail video, and boy do we have a big drop on us today, because first we got Jingliu 2 days ago officially teased or kind of released on Twitter, obviously not in game yet, just kind of drip marketing. And then we got Topaz and Nambi, who look absolutely amazing. I will be pulling for her. And not only that, today, in fact just now about like an hour ago, we got GUINAIFEN. I'm so sorry about the name, I'm probably butchering it. These names are very hard for me, but I'm gonna call her GUINAIFEN. I'm gonna call her Fen. All right, so we're getting Fen here, GUINAIFEN, and she looks absolutely beautiful. Now off rip, looking at the design, I am in love, because hey, if you can't tell so far, my aesthetic is all black, white, and red, and she has white and red, and obviously some black on her gloves, you know, the shoes and everything. So aesthetic wise, beautiful. I'm loving these aesthetics. Kind of represents Jingliu over here, right, in terms of the cloth and everything, the outfit itself, the texture of it, similar to that. But not only that, GUINAIFEN is going to be our first ever fire nihility character, and yes, we have another nihility character. It seems like we're getting a lot of them. I mean, if you look at the whole range, we have Kafka, Pella, Luca, Sampo. I'm probably missing a bunch more. Welt, there you go, another nihility. And the beautiful thing about nihility characters is that not only do they act as like support, but they could be sub DPS, and in many cases, if you invest in them well, they can be a DPS within itself. Not to mention, with the release of Kafka being a dot character also in nihility, she kind of makes other nihility or dot characters even better. And I don't know the kit about GUINAIFEN yet. We are yet to see that. We do not talk about leaks on this channel, all official news. But if we look at GUINAIFEN, the fact that she's a nihility character, I have a feeling she's gonna work well with Kafka. In fact, if you didn't know already, getting Kafka is like investing in your account for the long term, because any other future nihility or dot characters, they're just gonna work perfectly well with Kafka, and that makes Kafka get better and better over time. That's like the best thing about her. So looking at GUINAIFEN over here, I know I already started talking about her, but let's read the description or whatnot, because I love reading these for Honkai Star Rail. They're really kind of funny and interesting. So let's see what GUINAIFEN has to offer to us. So starting off, we have extraterrestrial satellite communication. GUINAIFEN, would you like to see me break that stone slab with my chest? Huh? Break that stone slab with your chest. I mean, I do see that chest. I didn't know it was gonna be that hard. Pause. An outworlder who ended up residing on the Xianzhou. I'm so terrible at saying that. Every time I see that word, I'm like, is it Xianzhou? Is it Xianzhou? Is it Xianzhou? I don't know what it is. I'm gonna call it Xianzhou for now, or Xianzhou. So an outworlder who ended up residing on the Xianzhou by accident. She is now a passionate and vivacious, ooh, big word, I haven't seen that in a while, street performer. So she performs in the street. You know, I'm kind of thinking like Yunjin, but more ghetto, if that makes any sense. She's probably getting lit, turned up on the streets of Xianzhou. I like that already. She's gonna be kind of like a goofy, upbeat character, which I'm all for. I love those kind of characters, because it's not always about looking serious, right? We're getting a serious character. We just got Blade, you know, he's already edgy. Kafka, she's pretty hot, not so serious, but same cool vibe. So it's good to see a change of pace when we get a colorful character like this, with the real name being GUINAIFEN. God, I'm so bad at this. GUINAIFEN is a Xianzhou name given to her by her good friend Su Shang. Oh, so she's friends with Su Shang, and when I look at Su Shang, she immediately reminds me of Hu Tao. You already know their personalities are gonna be really bubbly, happy, outgoing, and I'm sure that's gonna also be shown through their gameplay. You know, their gameplay is probably gonna be very chaotic in a funny way, if that makes any sense. I mean, if you look at Su Shang, she's got a whole bird, so I wonder what GUINAIFEN has in her kit. So moving on with this description, faced with a whole new life on the Luofu and relying on her adoration of Xianzhou culture, GUINAIFEN quickly learned skills that would keep her clothed and fed. These being eating noodles upside down, smashing large stone upon the chest of others. What? Why do I feel like this is about to be another Arataki Ito? Oh my god. I mean, we love Ito over here, and I love characters with that energy. You know, we need that. As a Blade main, I want some goofy characters in my roster. So smashing large stone upon the chest of others and catching projectiles with her bare hands, etc. Whoa, she is definitely ruthless, reckless, chaotic, you name it. All of that together makes it for a very bubbly personality. The English voice actor is Morgan Lore. I hope I said that right, probably not. Sure, this voice actor does an amazing job with the voice of GUINAIFEN, and I cannot wait to hear it. But after reading all that, I gotta say, this is probably one of the craziest, well, not craziest, but like the most chaotic characters we're ever gonna get. I mean, if you look at her, she's smiling, she has something on her hand, probably banging that thing for like a musical instrument because she is a street performer. So I wonder what kind of tricks she has up her sleeve. So I really wonder what kind of animation she's gonna have, probably smashing things with her chest. Can you imagine? She whips out something, just smashes it with her chest. That's gonna be insanely funny. Anyway, the main thing I want to talk about when it comes to GUINAIFEN is because she's Nihility, it offers her so many options for light cones. I mean, if you just look at the previous, well, not the previous one, it's been a while, the Silver Wolf event that we had, she gave us a light cone, and it was a 4-star light cone which she could have superimposed 5 times, so S5 light cone, and it was absolutely busted. It's like the best light cone for Pella. But more importantly, if you forgot, we had the developers, I guess, note not too long ago. This is official, by the way, from the Hoyo Lab website, and the question was, will there be new items at Herta's store? I'm struggling to decide whether I should get the current light cones or not. They said Pom Pom has heard that after the version 1.3 update, which is when all these 3 characters are going to be dropping, new items will be listed at Herta's store. Specifically, apparently there will be a new 5-star light cone Nihility. Plan ahead with your Herta bonds if you're interested. Me personally, I have not bought a single light cone from that store. I've just spent it all on pulls. But starting today, I'm going to be saving all of those points or currencies, whatever you want to call it, to get an S5 version of the light cone. And I bet you it's probably going to be one of the best light cones to put on her alongside many other Nihility characters. So this already makes her so valuable and so cool in that sense, because being Nihility opens her doors to multiple playstyles, right? She's going to be a support, she could be a sub DPS, and she can also be a DPS. We're going to find out how good that light cone is, but if it's a 5-star light cone, it's already going to provide you with the high level base stats. They're always going to be higher than the 4-star light cones, and having that S5 on her is going to be a huge deal. Now, not to mention, if you have already pulled for Kafka, having her with Kafka, you know, I'm really excited to see what kind of synergies we're going to be getting into. In fact, she's a pyro or fire character. We don't really have many of those. We have Himiko. I have an E1 Himiko with the light cone. Don't use her at all. We have a Hook. Never building her ever. I just don't like the aesthetic. But now we're getting Topaz and Numbi as well as GUINAIFEN. And if they are in the same banner, that's like a double trouble, double pyro fire kind of banner. It's like a must pull, honestly. Even if you don't want to pull for her, I think you should still do a couple of pulls and see what your luck is. You know, you might ruin your pity, but let's be honest, our luck is pretty trash in this game, right? At least mine is. I feel like I always hit the hard pity. If GUINAIFEN happens to be on Jingliu's banner, now that's a totally different story. Not really a totally different story, because it also makes it super valuable in the sense that you're getting an ice unit, your 5-star, and then you're also getting a 4-star fire pyro character that is Nihility, which works with a lot of other characters. So it's like a win-win. You're getting ice and fire, or you're getting fire and fire. I see 1.3 as an absolute banger of a patch, not to mention the amazing changes we're going to be getting in this patch as well. Man, I cannot wait for the future of Honkai Star Rail, because it is already looking brighter than ever. Me personally, I'm going to be pulling for each of these characters. We'll see how my pity and my luck goes, but if you want to be a part of that, make sure you hit the sub button down below, because I'll be posting everything related to these characters. And also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/CrypticBots, because I will be streaming everything over there as well. With that being said, leave a like, comment who you're going to be pulling for if you think GUINAIFEN is going to be very useful. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.